My name is Torch because basically I'm a local graffiti artist growing up in the city of Newark, New Jersey. And that been a name that I created for myself and a character and as a brand. So I've been always building up my creativity, working in different aspects, and always being artistic. So I always wanted a nice original name that fits me because I always been into fire and things like that. So mix it in a little bit with my art, with the cool name chosen. I got into graffiti, seeing it from around the neighborhood as a little kid, going to school and things like that. Watching a lot of the videos and documentaries from some of the old school writers throughout New York City and all over America, basically. So I got really inspired at a young age, like around 11 years old, and when I started learning the whole graffiti aspect, I was involved with an organization that I met, Zulu Nation, and they taught me a lot of the game aspect and a lot of the hip hop culture. So I got deeply involved with the graffiti game, into the breakdancing, into the DJing, the MCing aspects. So all over the hip hop culture area. Yes, basically at a young age, the people that I was involved with and the people that I was around was all involved with Zulu Nation, and they all was great graffiti artists, great breakdancers, great MCs, DJs. So I've been with some of the best, at a young age, and I saw a lot of the greatest. So basically this mural right here, this was a huge collaboration that we ended up doing throughout the summer with another Trenton organization called Casa, Cultura, with another Indian artist from Trenton, well known, and also the guys that helped us build this flag. And also, if you see, the star is made out of wood. So RT2 organization came down to it also to help install the star. And we did a big festival right here in the front, and the whole community got involved. So it was like amazing. So and to bring a lot of awareness of what's going on in Puerto Rico throughout the time, and bring in a little bit of culture to the north side, involved with Tainos Kitchen. So it was amazing collaboration that we ended up doing, and ended up being one of the most successful community murals on the north side, and one of the biggest. Especially what happened with the Hurricane Maria in Puerto Rico. So it definitely been a big hit that we had a lot of celebrities even come through also, and help support, because now also this is a mural. It's also been a cultural statement, because this was an operational factory that we was using as donations for Puerto Rico. So we ended up donating over 300,000 plus labs worth of food and water to Puerto Rico. So it was real, impactful, and
So from the experiences that you've had, cultural artist community.
Right. So there's one of the things that we've been trying to tie in more also, and especially working with a lot of business owners throughout Newark, and help them reach their imagination and the goal to attract a lot more people to this side, or to the business. So we've been doing a lot of collaborations with a lot of the business owners throughout Newark.
I hear that this building is coming down.
Right.
What are your thoughts on that? I mean, especially because of the fact that your art is here.
Right. Yes, definitely, because right now, it been the whole city hall thing. That they was gonna build like a new property on it, and the situation that's going on with the owner. I guess she was trying to keep it because this place became more like a beacon, more like a cultural center, and so much history that already came out this place already, and a lot of people already heartbroken over it, and it was a lot of abandoned areas all around this area still, and why getting so much attention right now to knock it down and to do whatever when we still building, and we've made this place a cultural aspect already, so it's real important because we did all the things for humanitarian crisis throughout Puerto Rico, and now even to Puerto Rico, to few places around the world too that was in need. So it's real important of this place. So we were trying to make it more like a cultural center and more like a museum type for the north side. And maybe, we would have had that idea, thought, anybody that would have been involved, into making this project grow even more.
My name is Mama Rejectz. Everybody shortens it and calls me Mama. We are Rejectz Worldwide, and Rejectz Worldwide is a multimedia production company. We do a little bit of everything here, and we have a big family here. Everyone is considered a reject, and what we do here is entertainment, music, videos, skits. We do concerts and open mics and things like that for the community. Back to school events, trick or trunk for the kids. So every year is something different. We've had a few block parties. We just like to give back to the community. I'm originally from Newark, New Jersey. I was raised actually on the south side. I left when I was 18 and came back recently as an adult about 5 years ago. And so this is my home. This is where I want to be. And entertainment is what we do. And we call this House of Rejectz, and it's also home of the independent artists. It's somewhere where independent artists can come, and we'll help them with either getting their music registered or teaching them how to register their music. If they're looking for management, we'll also teach them about management. We also have a booth here, so if they don't have anywhere else to record, they can also come here and record. I have a computer out here which has Pro Tools in it, it has Photoshop in it, it has video editing in it, and everyone is welcome to come and use it. So you'll see artists here throughout the day, whether it's working on beats or working on music. Torch actually did all our art as well. We have a lot of things that we offer. I'm also a notary public. I notarize things, and I don't charge the community, you know what I mean? If you're on any type of assistance, then you can just come here and get your stuff notarized, as well as, if you are aspiring artist or aspiring writer or anything that has to do with entertainment, we welcome you. The reason that we sustain ourselves is because we do have shows. I do rent out slots for the shows. So if, to say, someone comes here and they want to do their own show, then I have a certain thing that I charge for the show, as well as with the open mics, we charge for the open mics as well. So we make our money as well. We do video commercials or radio commercials, and we put that on rotation on the station. So we make our money not from the artist, but from the business. We don't charge our artists to come and do open mic. We charge at the door $10, and that's all they have to pay. The entertainment business is very ruthless. Need I say? If you don't know what you're doing, people will take advantage of you. They will take advantage of you on your music. You made it, you paid for it, whether it's studio time for the beat. But you will have people that'll say, well, let me, for a certain percentage, I will put your music out there so that you can get paid for it. Well, you don't need to give anybody a certain percentage of what you work so hard for. We can teach you to do that yourself. So there's like a lot of access put to the entertainment business. The entertainment is not only radio, it's music, it's video, it's writers, and it's so much. We have a business manager here by the name of DG, and he's the one that's usually one-on-one with the artist. He can either manage the artist, or he can either teach the artist, to do their own thing, whichever way they're looking for, what direction they're looking into. So and then we have Torch here, who has multiple roles as well. We have videography here, we have photography here. We have, like, I send out my host to go out and do interviews at events as well. So Torch is usually, he'll play a double role, and he'll be the cameraman as well. And then sometimes he even comes in here and does his own edits. So yeah, we're all like working together because we have the same vision, the same dream. I'm hoping that we all make it together. I'm a hustler, as you see. I have many ways of making my own income. However, my dad taught me to be a hustler, but my mother always told me to be humble. So I'm very humble. I only like good vibes around me, and if we can work together, that's what I want around me. People that are willing to work together, people that are willing to grind together, people that have an understanding of what it is, you know, that they want in their future and how hard it is to work for it, because it has been hard. We've had our ups and downs, and you know, people like to talk about you without understanding you or even knowing you. A lot of people, the reason that the Rejectz name came about is because of the way that we are viewed about society. So originally I started Society's Rejectz, which is a social club, auto club, and social bike club. And then from there I started a show, and then, you know, my best friend is actually the brains behind the radio station. So, you know, we all came about, and, you know, even though people, like on the outside, people that don't know us definitely judge us. But once they get to know us and see what they do for the community, then, you know, it's good vibes all around. Like, I love a lot of people in my community. and it's because, you know, they get to see what you're really doing, as opposed to just judging you without even knowing you. Here in Newark alone, there is about maybe more than 10 radio stations, independent radio stations. If you take nonfiction, Rebel Squad, you have Flip the Script. There's multiple independent internet radio stations. However, they're all hip-hop. There's nothing for Latino. So even though I was in the hip-hop lane, I'm actually looking to also start, we actually already started, also the Latino, because no one else caters to that. And